Hey everyone, sorry I've been a bit MIA. I haven't been feeling the best this week. But I'm pleased to share that Hurricane Melissa seems to have finally left Jamaica. And unfortunately, though, we still have to keep prayers up for other nations within the Caribbean. They might still be in the path. If I remember correctly, I was hearing about Turks and Caicos and some other countries in that vicinity. So I'll keep watch and see what's happening. But for now, I wanted to share a few thoughts from Andrew Holness. I believe he's the Prime Minister of Jamaica, and just a few updates that I've kind of screenshot here and there. So hopefully we'll keep apprised of the recovery process of the nation. All right, so this is his initial tweet. I didn't realize he was posting updates on behalf of the country. Should have known, didn't I? Apologize. I was kind of looking at the Gleaner and the Observer to see if anything was happening, but he has actually been a pretty good resource as well, and as well as the Minister, I believe, for Transportation. He's been very active on Twitter as well. So he says, storm tropical warning discontinued for Jamaica as Melissa moves away from the island. I'm going to read these images separately. Okay, so this is Bulletin 15. The tropical storm warning in effect for Jamaica has been discontinued as Hurricane Melissa continues to move away from the island. A flash flood watch is now in effect for northern, southwestern, and south central parishes, as additional rainfall could lead to localized flooding and landslides, especially in low-lying and flood-prone areas. At 7 o'clock a.m., and that would be Eastern time in Jamaica on the 29th. The center of Hurricane Melissa was located near latitude 20.6 degrees north, longitude 75.7 degrees west. This is about 220 kilometers, in parentheses, 140 miles, northeast of Ocho Rios, Jamaica. Next slide. Hurricane Melissa is moving toward the northeast near 22 kilometers per hour, in brackets 14 miles per hour. A faster northeasternward motion is expected during the next few days. On the forecast track, the core of Melissa is expected to move offshore eastern Cuba this morning. So again, that was yesterday, or the day before yesterday. Maximum sustained winds are now near 165 kilometers per hour, in brackets 105 miles per hour, with higher gusts. Melissa is expected to remain a powerful hurricane when it moves across the southwestern Bahamas today and passes near Bermuda on Thursday night. Next slide. Hurricane force winds extend upward to 45 kilometers or 30 miles from the center, and tropical storm force winds extend upward to 295 kilometers or 185 miles. Doppler radar and satellite imagery indicate that rain bands associated with Hurricane Melissa continue to occasionally move across sections of Jamaica's northern parishes, producing moderate to heavy rainfall. Light to moderate showers are also affecting other areas of the island. Next slide. Hurricane Melissa is expected to produce an additional rainfall over Jamaica on October 30th. So that would have been yesterday. Amounts reaching 75 to 150 millimeters or 3 to 6 inches, with higher totals over mountainous terrain are possible. Further flash flooding and additional landslides continue on October 30th and into tonight. Although damaging winds are gradually subsiding across Jamaica, or actually I think he posted this on the 29th if I remember correctly. Although damaging winds are gradually subsiding across Jamaica, periods of tropical storm force winds may still affect sections of northern parishes, while strong gusty winds are likely to continue over some southern areas. Next slide. Large waves are expected along coastal areas of the island today and tonight. Small craft operators are therefore advised to exercise extreme caution, as sea winds will deteriorate in strong gusty winds, showers, and thunderstorms. This is the final bulletin on Hurricane Melissa. Further information will be communicated in regular news release and other forecast products from the National Meteorological Center. End. Okay, so Prime Minister Andrew Holness also posted a press release indicating the all clear following the passage of Hurricane Melissa. So I'll read that quickly. All right, so it says Jamaica House, Office of the Prime Minister, press release for immediate release, October 29th, 2025. Government of Jamaica issues all clear following the passage of Hurricane Melissa. Next slide. Following guidance from the Meteorological Service of Jamaica and the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, in parentheses ODPEM, the government of Jamaica has issued an all clear for the island. Accordingly, utility companies should now commence restoration and recovery operations across the island. Crews from the Jamaica Public Service, in parentheses JPS, National Water Commission, in parentheses NWC, and National Works Agency, NWA, telecommunications providers, and other critical service entities have been advised to mobilize immediately to restore power, water, and communications networks. Next slide. The government is also encouraging supermarkets, wholesales, gas stations, and pharmacies, particularly in the less affected areas, to reopen where possible to ensure that communities have access to essential goods and services. Citizens are reminded to continue exercising caution, especially in areas where downed power lines, debris, or flooding may still pose risks. End. Okay, so that's all I'm going to read for now. I have to get to work. But otherwise, I do have a few more things screenshot of resources, of things like shelters, things of where people are collecting donations. I hope to read a lot more of that. I'm not making money off this channel, but I do want to use this platform since I've been able to connect with people from Jamaica on this account. I do want to use this account to raise awareness, since it seems that Starlink is providing telecommunication services to the island right now, and people seem to be able to connect via social media rather than more traditional forms of communication like telephone and radio and the like. The least I can do is use my platform to kind of highlight and amplify certain things, like blood donations are needed, donations of goods and services are needed right now. There are shelters across the island where people can shelter while they're waiting for appropriate housing. So yeah, we'll keep things apprised. We'll keep figuring out how things go. I will say as well, if you are from another island and you have, if you're from another island and you have news of what's happening with your community, I'll go through what I have for now for Jamaica, and then from there maybe I'll start to look into what's happening in other nations and see if I can kind of amplify some of that content that I'm seeing on social media, and let's get the news out there. Really, let's help each other, today for me, tomorrow for you. But if you see something and you would like me to amplify it, please just send me a DM. I'm trying to go through everything as quickly as possible. I tend to get a lot of engagement on this channel, but I will do my best to get through things quickly and amplify as much as I can. All right, we'll talk. Bye.